Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Cole Henry.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering way off the plate. Man at first, 1 away. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Holds it in on the run. Out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's a 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill in this one, Max Kranick. What do you look for here?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Back here in Nationals Park. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Popped up. Vientos hauls it in, and there's 1 away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 out, bases empty. Close, but call the ball. 2-1. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high
Batting
percentage
third,
advantage
the
counts where
designated
batting
hitter,
averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 ball.
Here's
2 strikes.
Nathaniel Lowe. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting
2
fourth,
gone now.
the first baseman.
Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
Throw to first, and he's back in there. The next
Nope,
offering
that's a ball.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. That one lifted to left. Winker on his way over, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Mets,
And now
the
it's
third
Mark
baseman,
Vientos.
Vientos.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Going, gone. An absolute smash to left. It's 1-0. Here's Jesse Winker. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The count 2-1. That's down and
ball
in.
3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2.
Okay.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Batting seventh,
Works the walk.
catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And that's
That's a
down and
ball.
away. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to first. To second, Abrams. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And
off
now,
for the
Luis
Nationals,
Garcia.
the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, Keibert
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Righty delivers.
Ball that's outside.
Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's the swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nationals started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. 2-2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. The other way, Vientos tosses to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting. Shortstop,
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
That's a ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still
Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Pete Alonso. Acuna, the lead runner, out at second. Soto over at first with 1 away. Outside. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Goes to second for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Popped up. Acuna. 1 away. So the Nats lineup turns over. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams.
C.J.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now pitching for
Clay Holmes is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Abrams tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. On the ground to short. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The left fielder.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And the batter now, Mark Vientos. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first with one gone. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now batting, catcher
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
and now the DH, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball to strike. Little chopper rolls foul. Right side, Acuna. Handles, throws to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the lead off man.
19,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Bell.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Nationals.
And now it's Luis
the
Garcia.
Luis.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
At the plate, Keibert Ruiz. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now here is Dylan Cruz.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball. Hit in the air, right field. Soto going after it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. That one not close.
1 strike.
And it's 2-1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating
Ball, that's
moments.
it.
They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Slow roller up the middle. Throws to first.
He's out.
1 away here in the 5th. Trevor Williams takes over on
Now
the mound.
pitching for
Still pretty early in the ball game, so
Number
this bullpen
32.
has some work ahead of them.
Trevor.
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna.
Let's go, DC.
Fastball for a strike. And a ball evens the count. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he'll win, says Dave Lawrence. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. Not even close there. 3-1 now.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
The center fielder,
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Young.
One down, base is empty. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And he went around. Rule to swing. He goes down looking. Back to the top of the lineup. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Nope, that's off the
Next
plate.
offering
Ball two.
misses. The count now 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's
Ball
way
up
high.
there.
Ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
So now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that hits the bag. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now 1 out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. Ground ball up the middle. Garcia throws to first in time. And Winker is set down. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's going to be James Wood. That one way outside. 2 balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now the switch in at first baseman Josh Bell. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis.
Runner at third, 2 away. And a count 1-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 outs. Lindor tosses to first. That's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Nationals.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Sims.
Lucas Sims.
And now the catcher
Leading
comes
off
up
the
to
bat,
hit.
the
Francisco
catcher, number 4,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Got it. 1 away. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Number 1, Jeff
All
McNeil.
tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one 95 to finish him off. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1. And delivers outside. Out to short. Abrams slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Danny Young. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And it's the catcher
Leading
for the
up
Nationals,
Washington,
Keibert
the catcher,
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
Up the middle. Lindor. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a rocket out to left. Winker makes the grab for the 2nd out. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back in Washington, D.C., we're at the top of the 8th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Now here's a flare off the bat. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Juan Soto.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Misses off the plate. And that's ball 3. And fouled off. Here's a high chopper. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Young brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington. Jacob Young.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one misses in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one missed. Just missed. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
29. James Wood.
Two outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Nationals.
and here comes the closer, Kyle
67.
Finnegan. He's been so good against lefties.
Finnegan.
Here's Brandon
Leading
Nimmo.
off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
And that one fouled off. in the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1. So up next, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a splitter. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. This to third. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
1 down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. And that's off the outside edge. 3-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And down on strikes he goes. And K is his 3rd of the game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
These are
Now
the spots
pitching for
relievers
New York.
really make a name for themselves.
Number 39.
Late and close.
Edwin
There's not much margin for
Diaz.
error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well,
Leading
1-run
up
game.
for the
Now
Nationals,
it's the
the
DH,
designated hitter,
Nathaniel Lowe.
Lowe.
Well, an interesting
Outside, that's
situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a pop-up on the infield. Acuna. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Josh Bell digs in now.
Number 19.
Well, both sides equally as strong.
Bell.
So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
See the velocity, 97
1 ball,
with that fastball.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. And that one missing low. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's
got him looking. That's the second out. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. That one missed.
One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Stays alive. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.